Well, I think you guys asked me about it, and I've answered questions. Yeah, I don't think I've come out like, oh, retirement is coming. Yeah, so, I mean, with my future, I don't know, obviously. I mean, it's obviously we're still fresh from, obviously losing, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the future holds for me, obviously, as it stands right now tonight. I got a lot of time. I'll sit back, like I think I said it last year after we lost, I think, to Minnesota, to go back and recalibrate with my family and talk with them and spend some time with them. And then when the time comes, obviously, you guys will know what I decide to do.
In year 23, how different did this feel walking up the court, not knowing what the future holds for you versus past years when we knew you were coming back to play?
I don't know. I mean, I guess when you get like over 40, you start forgetting that happened. So I don't even remember many of the last times walking up the court. But listen, like I said, I mean, I left everything I could out on the floor. I control what I can control, and I can leave the floor saying like, even though I hate losing, obviously, but I was locked in on what we needed to do. Made sure that I tried to make sure our guys were locked in on what we needed to do throughout the postseason, throughout 10 games. And obviously we fell a little short, obviously, but I mean, I'm not looking at, my year as a disappointment. That's for damn sure. Especially, I was put into some positions I've never played in my career before. Actually, in my life. I've never been a third option in my life. So to be able to, thrive in that role for that period of time, and then have to step back into the role that I've been accustomed with over my career, over my life, playing a sport, and be able to thrive under that, and then just my teammates allowing me to lead them under extreme circumstances, that was pretty cool for me at this stage of my career.
LeBron, if you don't know what the future holds, I guess that means inherently this could be it. Do you allow yourself to kind of those last handshakes, this last press conference?
Last handshakes? No, I don't know, because I have no idea. I mean, none of us ain't know what the future holds. None of us. Nobody has any idea what the future holds, and I don't either. Like I said, I'll take time to recalibrate and look over the season and see what's best for my future. And I get to that point, everyone will know.
Hey, Ron, you could play at this level for another 5 years or so if you wanted. When you reflect mentally and spiritually on whether you want to keep going, what's the decision process going to be like for you behind closed doors?
I don't know. I think for me, it's about the process. Like, if I can commit to still being in love with the process of showing up to the arena 5.5 hours before a game to start preparing for a game, giving everything I got, diving for loose balls, and doing everything that you know that it takes to go out and play, and showing up to practices, 11 o'clock practice, I'm there at 8 o'clock, preparing my body, preparing my mind, preparing to practice, to put the work in, and so I think for me, I've always been in love with the process and not the aftermath of like, okay, well, we won that game, or I won a championship, or I've always enjoyed the process and more than the outcome, so I think that would be a big factor. And then also, have a conversation with my 12-year-old daughter. That's a big factor. And my 19-year-old son is entering his second year at Arizona, and my wife as well. So they're a huge factor in any decision I've made. So they'll be a big part of it as well.
It's incredibly interesting to hear like a little bit of an introspective LeBron James at the end of this season. 23 seasons in, we saw all the accolades kind of running alongside him while he was talking there at the podium. And you guys have all been in the position where you're just trying to figure out where the ending of the career is going to be. What's the period going to be at the end of the sentence when it comes to my career? You did it for the longest, Vince. I just want to start with you. So when you hear what LeBron is saying and kind of thinking through, can you help us understand, maybe decode what he's going through right now?
Do you want to go through the entire process?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's anything but the summertime first. You go through the summer, and are you still in workout preparation mode, or are you in chill mode? And when you're in chill mode, mm-hmm. can you get that engine going again? Can you find the fire again? That's the thing. And from there, you go through all of the processes that you go through. And I mean, year 22, I hit it, and I hit that, and I was like, I think I want to do it, but I'm not sure. And each day, it mentally got tougher and tougher to prepare, or to get into the weight room, or to go shoot, or go do these things. And finally, you kind of let it go. For him, he's in a situation where it's like, he doesn't need, nothing to accomplish, mm-hmm. nothing to prove. You just go out there and play for the love. That's why I was still playing it, because I loved it. You know, I think that's why we all continue to do it, because we love the game. When you don't love it, and you don't want to go through everything that comes with it, mm-hmm. it's tough. That's when you kind of take a step back.
Away from it.
You know, so I think that's what he said. He's processing, and he's processing everything that's going to be said from family. Then you look back and say, what do I want? Mm-hmm. And do they line up? Do they match? Does it feel right? And you go from there. So I think he's going to take a little time.
Yeah, he's played the last 8 seasons with the Lakers. He just mentioned, too, that, you know, I've never been third fiddle to anything in life, ever. And so, like, his role is continuing to evolve, too, towards the end of his career. And that's something that's challenging to deal with and accept, but it's a part of the process, right, Melo?
Trust me, I've dealt with it. And I wasn't 22. I was 19 years, but I've dealt with the changing of the mindset, right? The game is still there. The skill set would always be there. The way you prepare for the game would always be there. But once they want your role to change, then you got to shift your mindset. And are you willing to shift your mindset and accept whatever that role is? And I think for him, he went through that phase of like, man, I ain't never been third fiddle to nobody. Like, this is what I do. I've been doing it for 22, 23 years. But I got to do this for what's right for the team. And to have that perspective on just a game of basketball with that experience, it allows him to go out there and be the third option on the Laker team, and allowing Luka and Austin to lead that team and to lead that organization. Oh, now Austin is out. Oh, Luka is out. Oh, y'all want me to put the cape back on? No problem. I've been doing that because of my preparation in the game, that I've been staying the course for 22, 23 years. So it doesn't change right now.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's going to be so hard for Braun to walk away, right? He's still in control of, like, what he could do on the basketball court, whereas, you know, some of us, it's taken away from us, right? Absolutely. So the fact that he hasn't really dealt with any injuries to take him out of a season or seasons, mm-hmm. and he's able to still play at this level, and he still loves the process, right? It's the process, is the base, right? It's tough, right? So if he still loved that, and the way he played this year,